Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another segment of Fun N Games. I'm Michelle Stone.
I'm Jenna Rose.
And we are with the Underground Music Collective. Today we are joined by some really cool guys, the Dirty Delusions. They came on my radar when they performed at the Live from the 615, and I was kind of hooked from there and was like, we have to get you in the studio and play with you and interview you guys. So yeah, y'all want to introduce yourselves by name and let everyone know what your role is in the band.
Noise. Frontman.
I'm Aaron Villiat. I am the lead singer and guitarist.
Jacob Smith. I'm the drummer.
Charlie Smotherman. I'm the bassist.
I'm Huxley Rittman. I'm guitarist and biggest fan.
Aww.
He can say that because he's a new
Good.
Aww, no, it's so innocent. So guys, we are actually playing a new one today on Fun N Games. We're playing Party Bag. For those of you that don't know what Party Bag is, it's basically where you put a bunch of random stuff in a bag and people have to guess what it is. So me and Jenna have done just that, and we put a bunch of random stuff in a bag, and we're going to interview the guys while they take turns to see what they can, guess if they know what's in the bag. So let's go ahead and start off with you, Mr. Charlie, and just close your eyes, and you're going to go into the bag, which, as you guys know, on brand here. Mr. Aaron's wearing a Star Wars shirt, too, so it's just fate that they're here. We're going to have him go ahead and reach in.
Okay.
They have a limited time to guess, so as soon as he pulls it out, he can start guessing what it is.
This feels like a Barbie doll.
Yes!
Wow.
I had to put
the hair is a givevieway. I gotta be real.
I had to put the Barbie in there. I knew it'd be easy, but I was like, I just want to see them.
She looks so beautiful under
She's
this
so
light. Look at her
beautiful. Look at this.
sparkling.
You can catch her album on Spotify. No.
Yeah, the sandpaper feeling dress and then the hair were a little bit of a giveaway.
Okay,
Guess
so
on her
that's our
billboard
first one.
on-
Easy. It's easy. If our guest can guess it, then we'll take it out of the bag. So the Barbie is now removed from the bag. All right, guys, so let's get this interview started. So whoever wants to take the lead, just tell everyone, about your music, how you guys came together, and give us a bio on the Dirty Delusions.
I'm going to take this one over to Jake. 'Cause
Yeah,
I always
so-
answer this question.
Yeah, well, how many years ago is this that we have been playing? We've met at SAE like 2011. Aaron and I have been friends since then, and we've been playing music since then. And one day Aaron's like, hey, we should start a band. So we decided that that's what we wanted to do. So we hit up Craigslist to try to find a bass player.
This is so common.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
So Craigslist, we found Charlie Smotherman.
And that was almost exactly 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That
Because I
is
remember that my
insane.
first practice with
Wow.
y'all was April. So that would have
Wow.
been 5 years.
Wow.
Anniversary.
When did the band exactly form though? Was it exactly 5 years ago? You'd say that it's
Would have been like summer of 2016.
Yeah, as I say, I don't know a day, but it was like April, May. When
Our
we
first
started
show was like
practicing.
Springwater.
Mhm.
Springwater. Way back in the day.
And I have to ask, so why the Dirty Delusions?
We drew that
Yeah,
out of a hat.
yeah.
We knew that we wanted to be the dirty something.
Mhm.
So we all wrote down a bunch of different,
Well,
words.
originally, didn't we just know we wanted to be the something? Like
Well,
we
that's
wanted
what
the.
it started. Then I was like, I
And
want to
then
be
the
dirty, though.
And I think we all came
I
up
wanna
with
be
like
dirty,
three
yeah.
things. Each came up with like 3 names and put them in a hat. And then
Who came up with the delusion then?
That was me.
Was it
That
you?
was him, yeah.
Oh, okay. And Huxley's over here kind of being quiet. So you are a new member. So
Newest.
Newest. So
Newish.
when
No,
are-
I was
when are you
realizing
new?
it's been a little over a year now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
COVID kind of made that fly by.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
Right.
yeah, because so you joined kind of at the height of COVID then.
Right
before
as
the
people
fall.
were starting to take it seriously, yeah. And unfortunately, like, because of a conflict prior to my joining, I missed, like, the last chance to play, like, a real show for an audience.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've done these streams, but, like, damn, I'm eager to play to a crowd with these fellas.
Yeah, I think we first practiced.
I think
with
we
you,
are,
like,
too.
January of last year. So
Yeah.
like there were shows still on the books when he joined.
I remember it
And
was
then they
like
just
a
all
March show
evaporated.
that
Yeah.
I couldn't do.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit more about what you guys have planned going on in the future. But Huxley, since we just landed on you, it's your turn to dip into the bag.
Okay.
So close your eyes, and we might want to have you guys close your eyes too, because if you guys see it, then you'll know what it is. So maybe all of you don't look while he's pulling out, and just go ahead and reach in as soon as you pull it out of the bag. I'm excited about one of these
But
certain pieces that me and Jenna both are
There's a
excited
bunch
about.
of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
just
you just
Oh.
pick
grab
one
one
thing.
thing.
Well, this one's a rubber ducky for sure.
Ah,
there you go.
yeah,
What?
you
Nice.
got
Two
it.
for two, man.
I was thrown off.
Yeah.
Is it a ducky?
Yeah.
It is. It's a
It
rubber
is.
ducky. I got him at Party Foul.
Why is
Very
it
nice.
Yeah.
It's
So
got
you can
ears,
hand that
though.
back to Jenna if you want, because Jenna can pass it
I don't
to the
wanna
other
see
two
it.
Yeah,
members.
I mean, like it's a rubber something. This is not a duck.
I got it at Party Foul. You guys ever been to Party Foul?
Oh yeah.
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 Party foul.
Yeah.
I'll set the rubber duck with the Barbie.
There you go.
So I
Have a
know,
party.
I know when I reached out to you guys, about doing this, you were super down, and you kind of mentioned that you really wanted to talk about the ecosystem of Nashville. So I want to go into what you guys meant from that, and kind of because you're not all you from different states, right? You're all from different states.
Charlie, you're from Murfreesboro, right?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
that,
from
but I mean,
Illinois.
you're still
Yeah.
right because
Yeah.
like no
Right.
one else is. So
Right.
So tell us what you meant by that, and like kind of go into the ecosystem of Nashville, the diversity.
I don't know. It just kind of just thinking over.
I almost even framed
I don't
this
know
with- I almost
really
even
what
framed
I meant
it
by
as
that.
definitely an Aaron suggestion.
I don't know what I meant.
Well,
by
it's a
that,
fascinating. It really is a fascinating subject.
Wow.
Like I'm excited to hear what you have to say about it because
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll have things to say about
I'm
it.
excited to hear
too.
it too. Let's do it.
It is a very fascinating subject. We've been a band about 5 years and we played a bunch of shows. And for me, I came from a really small town. Jake came from a really
Yeah.
small town. We really didn't have like a music scene per se. Like there were guys that played. For me, when I was in high school, there was a select group of guys that were usually seniors that played, but there wasn't really like a scene per se. It's just a bunch of people that played music and put on shows and stuff like that. But then when I moved here and we really started getting into this band and going to SAE, which is a audio engineering school, we started noticing that there was a real ecosystem. Like there was, for one, more than just country, because when I said I was going to move to Nashville, everybody was like, "But you don't even like country," and I'm like, "Well, trust me, there's more than just
Yeah,
country
right,
there."
right.
Like Jack lives here.
Exactly,
Yeah, come
exactly. But no, once we started playing shows, we realized, just how diverse the scene was. Like we played shows with, 3 or 4 hip hop artists. That house show we did with the Hollow Roots. We played shows where we're the only ones that have like an actual drummer. Like, might be a drum machine, might be a pop artist, something like that. There's this really great band called MT Vice that we played with at a warehouse a couple years ago. It was a really strange gig, but they're an awesome band. But yeah,
But sometimes those are the coolest shows, like
Totally.
the ones
Yeah.
where there's no other band on the bill like you.
Yeah, that's the
Because
the best
you
way.
get to showcase something to the audience
Right.
that
I
you're not seeing,
really
but then you
enjoy
get to
those.
experience.
Me
something
too.
Yeah.
those are my favorite kind of shows, are the ones where it's not just a bunch of rock bands. We all love rock music, and you know that because obviously that's what we play. But it's really nice sometimes to have a bill of all kinds of different genres and
Yeah,
all
'cause
different walks of life.
Everybody stands out. Everybody's paying attention to whatever's on
Exactly.
stage because it's not similar to what else is there.
Exactly.
It all grabs you.
And we all know, good music's good music. It really
Yeah.
doesn't matter what the genre is, what the instrument is, like what the attitude or approach is. Like, if it's good, it's gonna be awesome, and
The pre misconception. I don't even know if that's actually a word.
is
I'm
now.
on my
take it.
second segment now, and I'm sipping a little bit of whiskey, so I'm gonna start saying words. I don't know if they're words, but the misconception of country music. I'm born and raised here, so I'm so used to people when they're like, "Oh, you're from Nashville. You must be country. You must do all this," and I'm like, "You don't realize that Nashville is like it's not country," and we
Right.
get that misconception because we're on Broadway and like it's country covers and all this stuff, but then when you really get into Nashville, you're like, this place is not country at all.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people here who we interviewed one last week. She started out as a country artist, almost like her career would have taken off if she would have been a country artist, but they fit her into that box because they were like, this is what you have to be, and she was like, and I finally, like, she left the record label and was like,
Yeah.
I just want to
Good for
pursue
her.
my pop
That's great.
music and do what I want to do because
Yeah.
people try to, and so I feel like a lot of artists here, they get stuck in that same mentality where they're like, well, if I want to make it, I have to be country. And
Right.
so it's so important to realize, no, you don't. Like,
Right.
if you be yourself, you'll set that bar,
absolutely.
and everyone else is going to.
Well, and
Follow
also
that.
right now, Nashville is it's so conducive to all different kinds of music because we're right at that tipping point, or maybe we're past the tipping point, but of where everybody did think it was country, or maybe they still, if they're not here, they still think it is, or whatever. But if you're here, you realize you're completely surrounded by just all kinds of creativity, all kinds of talent, and everybody is looking at it in an equal
Absolutely.
place.
Well, and
Country is not it's not a standard if
Right.
you're actually here.
Right.
What were
So
you gonna
true.
say, Tyler?
Well, no, just what's also cool is like to me some of the like I don't dislike country. Nashville definitely gets that rep, but like what's cool to me is some of the best country I've heard in Nashville has been at our shows.
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
those
Yeah.
smaller underground bands, like a lot of good, like kind of throwback outlaw country and
Like
stuff
Volk?
like that. Volk is really
Volk,
cool.
that's
Yeah,
a
they
great
combine
band, yeah.
country and rock in
Yeah.
a really cool, like rockabilly kind of stuff in a cool way.
There's so many levels of country. Me and Jenna,
Oh,
we
yeah.
run Music City Movement, which is our event business. You haven't checked it out, you should check it out. We have a whole thing for country where we put country in the definition, which is because we're like, there's so many different countries, and I think it's so important that people realize, like, there's indie country, there's pop country, there's like, and once we open up the diversity pot of what country is, I think that'll make people realize that country is not just like the dark,
Right.
you
That's
know,
almost every genre
or the
at same
tractor
time.
and,
Totally.
you know,
I would say like arena country or whatever is
Yeah.
the
Right.
most pop friendly right now.
Right.
yeah, arena country, that's a good term.
That is.
Okay, Aaron, so it's your turn. Oh, Jenna has the bag, so
boy.
Jenna can give him the bag.
Sorry, buddy.
Close your eyes. Everyone.
So
Lord,
excited.
I'm nervous. Oh my
Nervous.
god.
Yeah, no, we're not letting our artists look either.
Don't
'cause-
ruin our
There's some good
batting
ones in
average
there,
here.
so don't be afraid.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't put anything that'll hurt or stain your skin this
Oh,
time.
that's good. That's good.
This time.
You think?
Okay. What
Didn't
is
want
this?
to scare them off too
What is
hard.
this?
Pull it on out.
I'm loving this.
Oh my lord.
I'm
I'm
looking.
loving this.
I'm not looking.
Well, we can look now.
We're not supposed to in case he doesn't get it, bro.
Is this fingernail polish?
Yes,
It
you
is.
got
Oh
it.
man.
Nice.
3 for 3.
Nice one.
Jake,
Nice
recognize, bud.
one.
Barbie and Rubber Duck can have a party now.
I know, and look, 2 blue things. That's I don't know if that's a sign or something. You guys like you got 2 blue things.
Yeah, maybe we should change our and the couch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Blue Delusions.
The Blue Delusions. Oh, we're renaming your band.
Or the Dirty Blues.
The dirty blue.
Ooh.
Delusion.
The Dirty Blues.
So, you guys kind of talked a little bit
2
about.
for 2 on band names.
You touched base on how you guys hadn't performed yet. You said you hadn't got to perform with you guys yet. You've only done live streams. Since we are getting to the point where regulations are lifting, it's starting to look like things are going to be able to open back up. I hate saying the term going back to normal because, like, that's not what we're doing. But things opening back up. So what do you guys have planned in the future in terms of what we can expect to see you guys?
For me, it's just getting back out and playing some shows. Just getting in front of people again.
Yeah.
Or is a venue that you really want to hit? Because I will take note. I want to say happy birthday to future Michelle because this episode will be airing on my birthday. So hey, Michelle,
birthday,
I
Michelle.
love you.
Happy birthday,
You're the
Michelle.
best. Thanks
Oh my
for just
God.
just being here for me. You have no choice.
You
But
have fun today.
isn't that crazy how time works? You know, because
Yeah.
like past me is gonna be talking to future me, and then future me is gonna be talking. It's like I'm like, but what's a venue you guys really want to play at in Nashville? That's something you're excited about.
Well, I mean, going into COVID, we had a show on the books at Exit In.
I was literally,
And
I knew
always
you were gonna
loved-
say Exit In. I was like, they're gonna say it.
I mean, that's the one. That's
Yeah.
just it.
Yeah.
That's
We
Yeah.
played
it.
it once.
That
We
basement
played it
is-
once
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
We
Did you
played
guys
it-
hear about being saved? It was being saved.
Oh, good.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I've been following hardcore.
So
I'm,
you
I'm
played
so
it
glad.
once before then. So
We
you
did play it
guys
once before,
We're
yeah.
familiar
I mean,
with
yeah,
it.
we played it in 2019, and it was honestly one of our
Oh.
best shows that year. I mean, it was a great show.
Really.
And we were the openers on a Monday night. Like, that's just a testament to Exit In.
Yeah.
Mondays are
Yeah.
big in Nashville, though. Over
Yeah.
at the 5 spot, they have Motown Mondays. When that hits
Yeah.
back, that is. Have
Yeah.
you been to that, Jenna?
I have not, and
Oh
I
my
was
God.
looking so forward to it when I moved here. I was so
good.
excited for Motown Mondays, and then
Actual dancers go to
Everything.
that, and Motown Monday taught me something as a person. So I had an experience at Motown Monday. I'm standing in the crowd, you know, and I'm a dancer. There's a lot of things about me, talent-wise, like I dance, I spin, that people don't. You know those talents you have that you don't really tell people about. It's like you just do it for fun.
Sure.
Well, I'm a really good dancer, and so you know, I was there. My friends were with
Now
me.
you
They're
know.
like, they're like, Michelle, get in the crowd, like dance, show them you can dance, like this is your time. And I'm sitting there, and like, you know, you know that moment where they're opening up the spot in the crowd, and everybody's like clapping, like somebody jump in, somebody jump in. Everybody's like, come on, Michelle. And right when I'm about to do it, another girl jumps in, and she starts dancing.
And then it's off your shoulders.
And-
like,
and-
then you're done.
Well, then in my mind, I was just like, Michelle, if you don't do it, someone's gonna do it first.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you gotta
Yeah.
just next time, don't even think about it, Missy, and just jump in there and start dancing. And like that was a life lesson I learned at Motown Monday, and that's something I feel like everyone can
That's-
apply. If you don't do it, someone
Somebody
will
else
do
will.
it first.
Well, and also, if you do it first, you're going to get judged less because there's no prior comparison.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
And then there's
true.
other people that go after that, and then everybody's kind of paying attention to them, and then
Yeah,
their,
no one
their
even thinks
attention is
about it
gone.
afterwards,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So speaking of hidden talents, though,
Real
I
quick,
want to know. Oh yeah.
Can we swear on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
yes.
Fuck yeah, you
Oh,
can.
yeah.
We don't have
What do
anybody.
you got to say, Hux? Damn.
I didn't have a swear plan.
waiting to
or
get it out.
anything.
First, I
hidden
just want to know
talent
before
is
we go
cussing people
forward,
out.
am I allowed to cuss?
Thank Christ,
Very
our Lord and
important.
Savior.
That is, I mean, we fucking love to cuss. So,
Well,
I
fuck
actually, if you look at my finger, do you see?
Oh, nice.
That
Nice.
is-
I like it.
All right.
Right on the middle finger too.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Nice.
You can't see I'm wearing a ring. This is like, thank you, Anna, by the way. Yeah, so let's talk about hidden talents. So, what is something that each one of you consider a hidden talent that you do that really people don't know about you that we can now know?
Do I have any other?
I would say spill the tea, but spill the whiskey. It's a new country hit. Spill
Someone
the
go
whiskey.
before me. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, let's go to you. You look like you can just spit it out there.
Hidden talents. Oh my god.
Something that you're just really good at. That
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Please.
Jen.
Yeah.
I was the 5th grade thumb war champion.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
Oh,
I don't know if I
we
still
ha-
have these skills.
We have
but-
our very
Oh, you want
first
1, 2, 3,
thumb war
4?
Yeah, we have to do that
competition.
Man,
Okay.
challenge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four. I declare thumb war.
5,
Get
6.
it on!
Okay,
Oh, are
cool.
we doing more?
No, we're not. All right.
Come on, Jake. We're trying to mix it up.
This is
The
stressful.
fighting game
This
is
is
not
as stressful
open
as
to
Nom.
people.
You can't use
5, 6,
taxi.
7,
That's
8.
maybe not.
You can't use a helper. Don't you dare use a helper.
no.
Taxis are not allowed.
This is bullshit.
She's got you.
You can bury though. You can bury. You
got
can
it.
bury. You
Oh.
can
I don't know if
bury.
that counted, but
That basically counted.
You can bury.
Oh,
This is
Yeah,
just a
she's
flailing exchange. There's no,
She's
there's no
slippery.
I
technique.
think
Yeah.
I don't know if
One
that's
rule
something
here.
you want to
Yeah,
say
okay.
to a
I'm gonna
woman,
say- I'm
but
gonna
What?
what a
forfeit.
flailing exchange.
I'm not.
What?
Yeah.
it was a draw.
That was a street fight.
Yeah.
Street fight.
oh
Alright.
god. Okay, so apparently we figured out Jake's talent. He's
14.
He's a thumb.
He's
Thumb
a
guy.
14.
Thumb guy.
Oh, you're a thumb guy. What's something, Aaron, that you're talented at secretly? I want to know this. Besides having a glorious fro.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is that. Well, apparently, I can be a dad. That's something.
Oh,
that I
that's
found out
actually
the
a
last-
really good
last
talent.
18 months.
You'd be surprised how many people have kids that can't be dads.
Trust me.
There's a whole phrase for it.
I'm a daughter of one.
Oh, shit.
Stop
And it's getting deep.
There it goes.
Daddy issues.
Man.
What about you, Huxley? I want to know something you're fucking good at.
Really good at cursing. Fuck, he's good.
God damn, he's gonna curse.
He's good at asking
Um,
questions.
I can do pretty good accents. Just
Let's hear it.
don't
To
put me
us.
on the spot. but
Okay,
what-
I'm
I-
not
I
an
was
actor.
I'm not gonna put you on the
throw
spot,
it
but
in
let's hear it.
somewhere.
I was like,
Yeah.
you can't say you have an accent
Come
that
on,
can
love.
then be demonstrated.
All right, do a Russian. I can do a very good Russian. My name is
Russian.
Natasha.
That one is not very hard
Ah!
because that one, my middle name actually is Russian. It is there is like no vowel.
You sound like the COD guy.
Yeah,
The guy on COD. Have you played COD Zombies?
little
Where
bit,
he's
yeah,
like, oh, they're coming for us.
yeah, yes.
A comrade.
Were you the voice actor, comrade?
Comrade,
Nah,
comrade.
Duh, duh.
What about you? What's a hidden thing that you can
I feel
do?
like every talent I have is just something else music.
Really?
Well, what's the most
No.
random musical talent that you have?
Oh God. You know what? No, not music. I can play disc golf. There you go.
There you go.
I can
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
can-
one.
I can also play disc golf. I'm not very
I
good
can
at
throw
it,
like
but-
450 feet ish.
I
getting
can maybe. Who knows if it's gonna land where I want it
wasn't
to.
trying to
but-
one up you. I had to go up to talent levels.
Okay.
He's good at yeeting things.
Yes, I
So
can. Generally,
Jake-
I guess I just yeet
Jenna
stuff.
has the bag, so it's gonna be Jake's turn to go
Oh,
into the
God.
bag.
Oh, man.
We're hoping that he can pick out an interesting one. So let's see what he picks.
We're just gonna have to keep playing until they do.
Yeah, I want them to pick the one that we want them to pick. 'Cause I'm
Alright.
curious
There was
if they can
something
find.
soft and unidentifiable. I wouldn't
Such
have
a
known.
No
random
looking, Huxley. I see you with your open eyes, sir.
Wait,
No, I'm not.
what?
Whoop, I dropped it.
Oh yeah, close your eyes and
Come
put
on,
it back in your
Jake.
hand.
Shielding my eyes.
I know you
I'm
brought whiskey with you,
curious.
but damn.
This feels like a ring of some type, like an adjustable ring.
Yeah, you get it. Good job.
Nice.
All right, 4 for 4, baby.
Good job.
So I won this, yeah?
Yeah, you can keep it. You seriously can. Yeah, you can keep it.
Yeah,
Nice.
drum in that.
You
See
absolutely
how-
can
see
keep
how
it.
it feels.
Well,
Um,
yeah. I mean, it's flexible. It might work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I keep
Just
double?
what you
Yeah.
need.
You absolutely can keep it. That is yours.
Aw.
And
Thank
you
Merry
so
Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever else holidays there are that you celebrate.
Pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So I know you guys just you're about to release a single. I remember you telling me the name of it, and then you have 2 current singles with music videos, right? So you
Yep.
guys want to tell us a little bit about those and what you're sitting on right now that you're preparing to release?
So we just released a record back in March 19th. That the show we actually played here where we met.
Yeah.
That was our release show. So we just released a full-length record. It's available everywhere.
It's good as shit.
It is.
He can
It's
say that
very
because
good.
he's a fan.
It's very good. Yeah, he's the biggest fan. But it is. It's very good. No, it's called Too Young for Love, and it's everywhere you can stream music. You can buy vinyls from us, CDs. And yeah, we do have 2 singles from that. They're called Hope It's Worth It and Life's a Con. And those are on YouTube.
When we did release a lyric video for, I guess
Machines,
a third
yeah.
single called Machines.
Yep.
But yeah.
But that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're hoping to get back out and play some shows and just kind of promote that record. Just promote the record and the singles and everything about that because we're really proud of it.
We've been sitting on it since the
my
end of
gosh.
2019.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like that.
Really?
Worked
because-
hard on
Like you
that.
actually put it under your chair and just like put your
Yeah,
butts on
absolutely.
it together?
Yeah.
We each sat on about 30
we'll get to
copies.
that later.
With the eggs, did an egg come out or?
Keep it warm.
Yeah.
One person sits, the other keeps watch.
Trade.
Someone might try to
Continuously
eat
trade.
this single.
We sat on them, and a bonus track came out. Yeah.
So so when you say like, cause we talked about playing shows, do you guys have a tour in your brain? And if you do, what are some places you would like to hit on that tour?
Ooh. I would really like to do a tour down for South by Southwest and just, start here
Yeah.
and work our way down to Austin. We know a lot of folks that have routed that exact tour. I think that would be
Where's
great.
your fan base primarily?
Nashville, for the
Nashville.
most part, yeah.
So going out to other states. So Austin's one you want to hit. What's one about you that you want to hit? A
Well,
good state.
I know we also have enough connections in the Northeast. We could probably pull off a pretty good Northeast tour too.
Yeah. Yeah. I
'cause
feel like
we-
you guys would be big in
Austin
Cali. I feel like you'd be big over in
Yeah.
the West
Yeah,
Coast.
we have a
too.
That would be a fun one, yeah.
But like we've played with a good
I would
number
love to
like
play West Coast.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We've played with a good number of bands from like Jersey and New York and stuff like that here. Like they've been on tour and played here.
Yeah.
And since we've shared a bill with them, we kind of forged that connection. And so it's like, if you wanted to go back up there, they would share a bill with you.
Just don't
so.
drink the baby blood.
Well,
You go to Cali,
that's
okay?
What?
Is that a thing?
If you know, you know. I'm playing. Okay, so me and Jenna are very adamant about this party bag. We have a particular item there that we want you guys to find.
Okay.
Go back to the big-
So yeah, we can pass
We
it
have
back
to
to
pass it
Charlie
back
over
down.
here.
All right.
Oh.
Now I really got to keep it going.
Yeah, we want to, and we're really fond of this item. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Means something
when does
to
time
us.
start?
Go ahead. Time starts when you pull it out of the bag.
Okay.
We're being fair here.
There's
Fun
something
and games.
metallic in there.
This-
Like I hear something like.
Yeah, this feels like a corkscrew, maybe? Like a
Um,
folding corkscrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Accurate.
Ah, I'm guessing that's not the item.
Probably not.
That's what it
There's something
technically
It could
is.
be.
Really
it would
want
be
you to find-
second. It'd
'cause
probably
I've
be
been-
second.
Let's ask the judges, Jenna. What do you think? It's acceptable. I think
Corkscrew, yeah,
We'll
that's what
accept
it
that.
is.
We
Okay.
will accept
Okay.
that.
Is that not what it is?
Yeah, it is.
Do you have a
Technically,
bottle
yes.
of wine that you can't open?
Yeah.
That
I
we-
mean, yeah, I'm so compelled on what the item actually was.
Yeah, now I'm like,
Yeah. Have you guys ever bartended before?
I'm currently a bartender
Where do you bartend at?
at the Row. in
Really?
Midtown.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been a bartender for about, I would say, 10 years. That's what I do on side. But this is a good little bar tool to have because
It's
you
a
can
hot commodity, yeah.
Absolutely.
pop it
Yeah.
open and do everything
Yeah.
with it. What are some jobs that you guys have done besides music? I'm really curious. So I just found out about you. You're a bartender.
Yep.
What about you, Aaron? And you can say dad too. That is also an
That's a job.
acceptable
It is a
answer.
job for sure.
He's a stay-at-home dad.
yeah.
Are you really?
No.
So I'm an audio engineer. I run sound on Broadway right now. That's what I do.
Oh,
But
God, what hell?
oh man,
Yeah.
it's
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It's
Can you play WAP?
it's intense. I'm so glad I'm not on that end. I get a lot of requests though. People will come up to me or like walk up into the booth
Even
and be
though
like,
he's the
"Hey, can
sound
they play
guy."
this?" And I'm like, "Just ask them." It's all about them not wanting to pay the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
don't
yeah.
want to.
no,
Can
you're
you
not gonna.
tell them to do this?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I get that
yeah.
a lot as a bartender because we have live music where I'm at.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will be like, hey, can you tell them to do this? I'm like, I mean, you can like throw something in their tip bucket and they'll be happy.
Exactly.
To do it,
It's like if
know?
you want them to play Freebird, it's $100. For anybody that's not in
But
Nashville.
also just don't.
Yeah.
People are really weird about like, because being from Nashville and being a bartender here in Nashville, I've worked at so many bars, Broadway, all that kind of stuff. People, it blows my mind how weird people are about tipping people who do service, whether it's music or bars. Like, it's almost like you have to squeeze it out of them to like tip, and it's just like you realize, like, even doing bars, like, you're making a drink, that's a service. Playing music, you're making a service. And it's like, I don't know about you, but like anything you do is worth time. Like, don't you
100%.
ask money for your job?
Right.
Why would you not want to give someone money for?
That's just kind of part of going out. Like,
Yeah.
you have to hold
I think
that
you
money
have- you
aside for
budget
like
it.
tipping.
Like,
So on
you gotta-
Broadway, they'll do that. Like, I hear people, I'd be out there barching, and I hear somebody like, can you play Journey or whatever they were a song, and the singer's like, oh, you can tip us 20. They're like, 20?
$20.
And I'm like, well, if you want to hear
Journey
something
ain't worth that.
specific,
Yeah.
they have
Right.
to work
if they
together
wanna,
as
if
a
they do
band.
it on the fly, like
Yeah.
this is-
Yeah, like, it's not
Well,
easy.
and part of what you're paying them for isn't the service in the moment; it's the time they've put in before that,
Right.
Yeah.
to get to the point where they can do
Right.
separate ways on the
being in the
fly
service
without screwing
industry,
it
you
up.
can tell the people that have never
Oh,
had that kind of job
Oh.
before. They
Yeah.
don't know what goes into it. They have no idea the work that you do while they're not there.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
I've had
definitely.
friends judge me before because, like, well, I don't really call them friends, just people I've eaten with. Because I'm that person. I've bartender so long. I clean stuff up after the people leave. I like putting the place together, all of it. And I've had people like, why do you do that? Like, that's their job. And I'm like, are you
Yeah.
actually? It's your job to clean up after yourself because you
Right.
shouldn't go out somewhere and eat and make a mess. Are you
Oh,
five?
yeah,
Right.
look at
Right.
us,
Why-
Like,
why
who
is it
raised you
hard to
not
be
to
a
clean up
decent
after
person?
yourself?
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
that's their job. I'm sorry, what? You're being served by a person. As far as I'm concerned, that's kind of
Right.
slavery.
This is another human
Yeah.
being. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not like a machine that is there for you to toss trash.
Yeah,
and
you're
there's
literally
like-
being
Also,
served.
you're just offloading your job of being responsible to the
Well,
next
that's
victim.
their job
Right,
to do
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's like telling a kid, well, mom, that's your job to clean that up. Just like,
You
can
don't
you
do
imagine?
that.
Can you
Totally.
imagine your
That's
son
when
or your
you
daughter
punt
being
that
like,
kid across the. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
we do not condone baby kicking
punting.
here at
Not
Fun
a
and
dad.
Games.
Right.
Can you tell who's not a dad in the group? Okay, Huxley, so it is your turn, and I want for you to tell us your guess in your Russian accent.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh man.
Or a different accent. if
Or a
you would
different
rather.
accent. We just demand an accent.
right, yeah, this is the one that I was picking before. I don't know what it is.
Go, you cunt.
Move you. I'll take it out the bag.
Keep pulling.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's long.
Oh. He's gonna put.
He's
Oh
smart.
my god.
Oh.
Man.
It's a little
I'm not-
tricky.
It keeps going.
I gotta look now.
What do you think it is?
Is it a glove?
It's a glove!
It's a right down the
That's a sexy glove.
Mrs.
bud.
Claus.
I know.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, now that I understand
It's crazy how
it.
something like that is still hard to guess. You're like, oh, what is this?
You're literally shoving your hand into a glove. Like, what is
He's like,
Well, I was thinking. I mean, it was just soccer glove.
I
but-
love his braveness though of just shoving his hand in there. He like was like
That's his,
committed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a little challenging because
That's his
the
Oh
calling
my!
card.
Okay, can you
wrist
show
part-
this
Also,
off
there's
for
no
us?
way my hand would fit in there.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, put a
Hold on.
ring on it,
Look at that.
honey.
He's gonna play the
That
whole
That is
set
a
like that
form
too.
fit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
You
about
got a
to do
very
like
feminine
Looks like it
hand.
was made for you.
All right, guys. So our producer Gerard just kind of gave me the sound that we're almost
come
getting
on.
down to the end of the interview. Unfortunately, we don't have much longer than we do, so we can accommodate times. It's been so fun sitting down with you guys. Thank you for coming. I know you're busy. We just couldn't pass up the opportunity to sit down with you and talk to you. What can we expect to hear from you in these performances, these strip performances? What are we gonna hear?
Accents.
rock.
Sing in a Russian voice.
So we're probably gonna play one from the new album.
Okay.
It's called Lies. You guys want to do that one?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Lies and
So we
Lies.
prepared a bunch of songs.
Yeah, I
we
remember
couldn't
you
really
said
play
I think
acoustic.
we
He
have,
sent
like,
5 songs
Yeah.
to me, and I was like, all right, we don't have
Dude,
time
chill.
for that.
Yeah, dude, chill.
I was like, all right, so we'll send this many. And
I
we'll
loved
see what happens.
I loved that. I was like, wow, he's ready. And I was like,
But yeah, we'll probably play one from the new record, and then we'll probably play one called Dark Eyes, which anybody that has followed us in the last 5 years knows that song. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably that was the first song of ours that I think really kind of people were like, oh yeah. Damn,
can we
that's
say
good
that's a
song.
Dirty Delusions favorite? Like, if
Yes.
you had to
Oh,
recommend to
absolutely.
people, say
Oh.
someone comes up to you and they're like, what's one song if I listen to Dirty Delusions that can tell me all about them? Would that be
I would
one?
still probably say Dark Eyes.
Dark Eyes.
Like
Dark
even,
Eyes.
as, even
Yep.
as much as I love the new album, I'd still probably say Dark
Well,
Eyes.
we're
Yep.
excited. Me and Jen are going to step outside, and we're going to enjoy watching you guys play. Yeah, so without further ado, guys, I'm Michelle Stone.
I'm generous.
This is the Underground Music Collective, and we present to you the Dirty Delusions stripped version.
what's up, everybody? We're the Dirty Delusions. This one's called Lies. It's from the new record. Say you're 30, but you're 55. Girl at 20 got a nasty mind. Tell your neighbors everything's fine. More than your age to hide. Life's so deceiving. Smile while you're grieving. Live your life in a hub online. Insta famous is your life. And you think your friends are blind. No filter needed. Ooh. Charlie. Surprise! It has radio. Cause lies anticipated. News feeds full of anger and hate. All keys full of indoctrinate. Had a leader with a guilty thumb. No filter needed. What life are we living? It's so complicated. What life are we living? It's so complicated. What life are we living? It's so complicated.
That one's called Lies.
And this one's called Dark Eyes. Thank you guys so much. Even though days go by and I can't find the time, well, I'm looking for another. Ease my worried mind. I've seen the good times. If you know me, you know I'm looking for another. Bless my soul. Woohoo! You know the time is right. Woohoo! I got that feeling alright. attention now.